Okay, we are going to take some time and start to learn about using brushes. Let's begin by opening up Photoshop and then go into the file, do new, and then let's do 1920 pixels by 1200 pixels at 72 dots per inch, RGB color, 8-bit, and a white background, and click OK. I'm going to press Command 0 to make this fill up the screen. Today, in this video, we'll show you how to use the brush tool and the eraser tool and the color picker. The brush tool, which is this one, has a number of options up here. The one that you'll use the most is how big the brush is, or how hard the brush, hard-edged or soft-edged the brush is. And you can also pick from a number of brushes that came with Photoshop. Anyway, let's start with right around 100 size with 100% hardness. Hit your return key and just paint. So that's what a hard brush looks like. Let's turn the hardness down to 0, hit the return key, and paint another stripe. You can see how much different that is. We can take the size down to about half. And the hardness back up again. So that's the brush tool. All right. The eraser tool works just like the brush tool. Let's take it up to about 150 or so, and a hardness of that, and we'll paint over our marks and erase them. So the eraser tool works just the same way. The shortcut key for brush is B, and the shortcut key for eraser is E, and so it makes it very easy to switch between the two. The color picker is right here. Let's zoom in on it a little bit and show you a little more about it. Opening a color picker window will bring up this dialog box where you can choose any tint, tone, or shade of a particular hue, and here is where you can choose the hue. So if I wanted turquoise, for example, I could click OK there and hit P for my paintbrush tool, and now I'm painting in turquoise. This is the background color here. This little double arrow, by clicking on it, lets you switch the foreground and background colors around. And this little double icon right here switches foreground and background colors to the default colors of black on top and white underneath. You can also choose your colors over here in the color palette or pane, just the same way, or you can choose a swatch and pick a particular swatch. You'll notice the color has changed down here, and do that. Now you have an opacity and a flow. If you click on the word opacity and drag to the left, you can take that opacity down, or if you click on the word opacity and drag to the right, you take the opacity up. You can also take the flow of your brush down, or how fast the paint is flowing out of your brush. So that's a quick example. I'm going to put some shortcut keys, and I'll show you in the next video how to use the shortcuts with your brushes.